Hey everybody, it's Azrael Sword 1, and it is the end of April. Wow, this month has gone by fast, and I'm coming at you with an uncharacteristically short Sustain the Industry for this month. I only got two things. Money's a bit tight. I'll have a bit more in the few coming months. I'm going to take the next 2 months off of school. I desperately need the break. And with more time and more money comes more anime and manga, so look forward to that. So let me show you guys what I got this month. Keeping up with my trend of buying Miyazaki films, I got The Wind Rises. This is the movie that Miyazaki made right before retiring, and then coming back out of retirement, only to say he's retiring again, and now he's coming out for another movie at the end of this year. Miyazaki cannot actually retire. I'm convinced of this. There is some gene in him, some artistic gene that does not permit the man to commit to retirement. He's in his mid to late 70s, and the guy still has so much creative juice that the mere idea of putting down the pen permanently is apparently abhorrent to him. He will take a hiatus, but he will never retire. Death will be his retirement. And pray that that does not happen for a very, 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 very long time. The man is a godsend. So The Wind Rises is a very, very dramatized, fictionalized version of a true story about the dude that invented the Japanese Zero plane that got used during World War II. Now, the movie does not shy away from the fact that this will eventually be used as a weapon of destruction. Like, the movie is very self-aware of this, which, you know, might seem to make our hero seem a bit villainy. But the movie does a very good job of explaining the fact that he does not care really what it's used for. His focus is just the artistic vision. He wants to make a great airplane. He loved, ever since he was little, he was fascinated with flying, but because of his completely crap eyesight, all he can do is design, and he is a monster designing these airplanes. He's a genius, and that's all he really wants. He's inspired by this Italian airplane designer, and you know, he goes to Germany to study German engineering, and he feels that Japan is so far backwards in technological advancements as compared to the West that he just really wants to contribute. He really, really wants to create a beautiful, powerful airplane for its own sake, not even for, you know, Japanese pride. That's more his friend. He really just wants to create an airplane. And then there's this beautiful sub-story about, you know, the woman that he falls for. Oh, watch the movie. Watch the movie. It's a masterpiece. Artistically, it's beautiful. The only complaint I really have is, well, two. Okay, with the exception of Joseph Gordon-Levitt, the cast is serviceable. It's not even his voice is bad. It's his very wooden delivery of lines. There are moments where you would expect his voice to quiver, or for him to scream in excitement, and for you to feel it, and you don't. His voice is just kind of flat, like he's just reading it. The only other complaint I have is there's this one German guy in the movie who befriends the main character, and he has the creepiest eyes. Like, he looks like he's made out of Play-Doh. The way his eyes, his big gray eyes, shimmer and change size, and it's very upsetting. Like, I feel like I'm watching. Have you ever watched Pan's Labyrinth, the Spanish horror thriller movie with the freaky looking thing that's blind, but it has like eyes on its hands, and it's this monster? I kind of feel like this is like its dad or whatever. It's very unsettling, you know. And I know he's meant to be a good character. He's a good guy. He's this huge nose and these giant eyes, big gray things that sparkle like stars, and they like contract. Like his eyes look like they're made out of freaking Play-Doh. Okay, it's weird. Anyway, that said, all that out of the way, is this a great movie? Hell yeah. Please watch this movie. Whenever you get the chance, if you can find it. I got this movie, I think, at Costco for like $16. They were having a sale on all these Miyazaki movies, and I had just enough money to get this and Moana, the new Disney movie, because that was like the same price, and I'm like, okay, I can get this, and I can get this, and I can come back later, and then I come back later, and the sale is over, and it's back to like being $22. I'm like, oh well. Still, great movie. Please check it out if you ever get the chance. Next, my last thing, Nora, Rise of the Yokai Clan Season 2 Part 1. I don't have Season 1 at all. I watched it on Netflix, and it was good. It was good. This, along with a lot of other things, including one of the Ghost in the Shell standalone complex movies, were all on sale at Walmart, and I could not resist the opportunity to get at least something. But because I have never finished the standalone complex series, I got through season... I don't even know if I got through season 1, actually. I watched the original movie. I own the original movie. I don't have Ghost in the Shell the series, though I am planning on getting it. I don't have standalone complex second gig. And this movie, I don't know where it takes place chronologically in the series, or even if it takes place in the series at all. So I avoided buying that, and I got this instead because it was $5. And I like cheap things because I'm a cheap motherfucker. I won't get into any of the story-related bits here. I'll probably do a separate review of the series if you guys want. But suffice it to say, it's a great series, and if you haven't checked it out, please do. Those are my purchases for the month of April of 2017. Stay strong, stay fierce, keep anime alive. Adios.